You are a piece of grilled halloumi on my plate, ready for consumption. Have a look at this, friends. Let's read this. If Roaring Kitty exercises his GME options on the live stream tomorrow, it'll force the market makers and brokers to cough up 12 million GME shares somehow for him to purchase. This would send GME to $160 or more tomorrow and be one of the bigger rallies ever. Are you ready? $1 billion, right? He's got $1 billion, friend. That's crazy. Crazy! Believe in something, friends. Believe in something. That's the mantra. That's the war cry of this cycle. Because why? It is parallel to then they fight you. Remember, first they ignore you. That was early crypto. They ignore. Just a bunch of nerds on the internet. Then they laugh at you. That's John McAfee, rest in peace, eating his willy back in 2017. You know, oh, and then they laugh. Bizanacci means, yeah. Okay, now it's then they fight you. Okay, they ignored, then they laughed. Now it's fighting. Eventually we win though, because we've onboarded people because they printed so much money, and the bug eaters and the bug worshippers, their little closed circle in the bug hive, there's too little of them and there's too many poor people out here. That's why ultimately that's how it's gonna go. Do you think the establishment, friends, is gonna let Roaring Kitty win though? I hope so. They owe him $1 billion. I wonder if they're gonna let him do it, friends, because when it comes to these, man, the whole game's rigged. The whole game's rigged. You know the game is rigged. And it's kind of fascinating, baby dolls. As I say, the game is rigged. A giant crack of thunder appears outside. Kind of wild. Now, friends, if you have a wife or a girlfriend, or even if your mum's in the room, please ask her to leave, because they might get very, very wild when I show you the next hunk of a man. You see that? Do you see this guy right here, friends? Do you see him? Jensen. Now, Jensen, friends, and I'm not joking, Jensen is the only damn reason our crypto bags are not zero right now. Jensen, okay, friends, literally he could have a harem of 180,000 women at his footstep right now. And he deserves it, by the way. He deserves it. Women will be selling their virginities out to other people just to buy a ticket to go re-lose their virginity to him. That's the type of effect he should be having on humans right now. Jensen, friends, if you see, he's holding up just a GPU unit. You're thinking, wow, that's the most fascinating piece of rectangle I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it better be. It better be. Because the 1990 to 2000 period, friends, that decade was the internet tech bubble. Right? But we call it a bubble now. Actually, it really wasn't. We ushered in the internet, friends. Have you heard of the internet? Maybe you have. That's actually where we are right now. If you change this chart to a monthly, you get to see what he was able to do. By the way, this isn't the NASDAQ index, but just to show you what effect the internet had on everything. This is the S&P 500 did a 4.5x. This was, I'm going to show you the acceleration of the tech bubble right here. Bang, bang, bang. The NASDAQ did like a 10x or something ridiculous. The whole index 10x. Wild. The whole index? Yes, friends. Yes. So we were going to zero, by the way. But Jensen, okay, this is literally hunk of a man. I've got to just warn you guys, please, just close the door so your parents, especially mum, they don't see this hunk of a man. You know, I'm just telling you right now, the effect this person has had on humanity is insane. Now, Jensen leading the AI sector, because AI, friends, has been the backbone of what's actually carrying us. All right, because, you know, the government, they printed currency. Yeah, well, here's the thing. They're making incremental gains, and we need a technology to kind of like help out with everything and kind of like soak up all that inflation. Well, AI is. They're punching it out and they're doing really, really well. And that's what's happening, right? They've been pumping it up. Just like, friends, Nvidia has flipped the entire crypto industry. One company. Okay, yeah, it's up 3 trillion market cap. And everyone's saying, bubble, bubble, bubble. I'm like, nah, Have you seen what AI can do, man? Have you seen what AI can do, friends? Come on, man. Like, you know, it's exponentially getting better. First, it was the fingers, and then the girls have the 3 boobs. You know what I mean? But now they got 2 boobs and 5 fingers. I can't tell which is which anymore. Imagine what's going to happen in the future. So that's why, friends, I'm asking you now. Remember, his name is Jensen the Bull. You grab your own nuts and you yell praise to the artificial intelligence sector for pumping the S&P 500, crypto to the moon. And I really do mean that, friends. Because I'm telling you right now, if we didn't have the AI sector, it would all be fumes. I remember, friends, all my videos for the past year and a half, I'm like, man, the economy's running on fumes. We know it's running on fumes, friends. By the way, it kind of still is. We still have the inverted yield curve. But AI, man, AI might be the next technological wave that ushers us in for the next 10 years. Doesn't mean everything just goes up only. I'm just telling you, like, yes, we're actually building something that is a bit deflationary, kind of replacing millions of humans, but that's actually what they want. Also got to remind you as well, friends. So Jeff, the crypto entrepreneur, interpreter. Sommi, I've got a top signal for you. A fan asked Jensen to sign his name on her boobie. This was in the local news. I mean, yeah, friends, this is the kind of crazy stuff that we're witnessing. I mean, this is... Please, get your sisters away from this man. Wow, there actually is a harem of women out here. Look, this guy has already freaking come his pants just waiting for him. My gosh. My gosh, ladies, please, one at a time. Leave him. Let him create the future. My gosh, these people are insane. Oh, but yes, also Jeff the Maori. So this is Jeff. So Jeff, I replied to you, sir, saying everyone has been trying to call tops, which means nobody's going to get it. So I just got to repeat that to you, friends. A lot of people ask me, Sommi, when's the top? When's the top? I go, when you stop asking. When, friends, there'll be a point where everyone's like, it might just be like at the end. They're like, there's no way this is the top, dude. There's so many good things to come. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty much going to be the top. Now, I'm going to be very scared because we might preempt it. However, I've got a feeling, friends, that, look, I stand by this, man. If our friend, Davey Soy Hoffman, well, friends, I want to call him a friend, but he's not. So he's Davey Soy Hoffman. He blocked me, you know. But look, Davey Soy Hoffman, if it was such a clear indicator that he was here crying on camera as an indicator that it's done, we might see the same thing, friends. By the way, we might see this was the killer candle. Okay, you know, it might end up being like this, friends. I've had a dream about this where we go up, okay, and then like let's say we actually go up here and everyone thinks it's the top. Everyone thinks it's the top. And we come back down. Okay, we all think it's the top, but then bang, that whack. Now that's the top. That's actually the top. That's what I'm thinking about. Friends, that is, by the way, see that chart pattern up here, whack up here? That is the absolute inverse of this, friends. I'll show you it right now. I'll show you. You see it down here? So I'm going to draw it inverted. It's like down, 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 down. You see that? And then, oh no, bang! That's it. That's the actual bottom, right? And everything goes up. So what about the inverse of that? There's a killer, see how there's a killer death blow candle? Well, I wonder what the killer green candle would be. I wonder what it would be, friends. You never know. Like, it could be surprising. A Doge ETF? Oh. See how we keep moving the bar, by the way. I remember I thought last year, I was like, well, if they give us the Ethereum ETF, woo, sell everything. By the way, it could still be like that. You know, we haven't written everything in stone, friends. I'd be like, man, what a disaster it would be. Imagine actually is that the Ethereum ETF is kind of the top for the year. Man, that would suck. But I hope not. Now, friends, there's plenty of opportunity out here. We're going to play some nice, gentle music for everyone. Now, friends, I have the penis-wrapped Bitcoin here, pWBTC. This is the wrapped Bitcoin on PulseChain, otherwise known as the real Bitcoin, we all joke and laugh and say. We laugh and say, okay? So this is the pWBTC PLS. Remember, there's no P in the actual ticker. It's just wBTC/PLS. That's the one. But it's hovering around this resistance zone. Now, why I'm interested in it is, by the way, friends, I already told you, okay, I already made my call down here, just to let you know. See this green box? We already made the call. Now it's popped up. So you don't have to touch it because even if it does go up, you probably want other high-flying shitters, you know what I mean, and everything else out here. But it'll be interesting to watch if pDAI is able to maintain friendship and continue up, because it might inspire people just to buy more of the wrapped ticker altcoins, and we're just hoping that pDAI keeps continuing for friendship land. I have the PLS chart here. See, it's rocketing up. A lot of people coming out euphoric. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I hope it keeps going up. There's plenty of opportunity in these things happening, especially on PulseChain, friends. Yes, they're on Ethereum and everything out here as well. But like, man, look, I just want to show you, like, oh, give me the other stuff on Ethereum. Like, I could show you like the real Bitcoin, Harry Potter, Obama. Once again, it comes back down. Oh my gosh, 13 cents again. Yo, what's going on, boys? Right, look at this. Friends, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Oh my gosh. Oh, bang, bang, bang. That's been such a long time. By the way, when this is finally done, see that 137 million market cap, it might just go, it should crack $1 billion. Be like, oh, well, that's 8x. Yeah, I know, man, I know. If you want that stuff, friends, I have them out here. I made plenty of videos out here for you to share that stuff with you, but everyone knows about them, man. Everyone knows about them. Yeah, everyone knows about them, and they're cool, and they're fading. I get it, and we have them. We love all of them. Just, we want deep value contrarian. Like, for example, friends, you have HOA. And by the way, if you want to look at the real HOA chart, okay, you type in HOA/WPLS, friends. You want to find the ones that's the oldest. See how this one is 10 months old, and you probably get a way better chart. This is pretty much it. You can have a look at the PLS ratio. But yeah, what do you do? I mean, hello, where's the discount? You know, maybe you have to settle for 50%. I don't know, man. I'm just telling you now. It's only 8.8 million market cap. I love it. I love it. Sweet. Friends, you can also get all the other ones. Teddy Bear, pDAI, Trip, everything, friends. Just don't just FOMO anything, but like, I don't know what to do, man. I'm just telling you, it's like they don't come back for depression prices again. That's it. They don't. It's very, very rare to do that. I mean, that's HOA. Look at this. You also have PIKA for some reason, literally just sitting at this top like an absolute beast. An absolute beast, friends. Have to use a 1 hour chart. Let's check it on the 8-hour chart. Like just this absolute insanity. What is happening here? Oh my gosh. Man, remember, friends, what happened? The Jeet Dev dumped everything down 50% here. The Jeet Dev dumped again 47% here. The Jeet Dev dumped 82%, and it's all pretty much gone. Thank you very much, PikaPi. Well, remember the PikaPiko, friends. You can't just don't fade Pikachu. I mean, we know that now. You also have, friends, Orange Man, good OMG. Okay, it went back down to the zone. We saw some guy. He was just clipping out. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, oh, use the V3, friends. You can't convince these people. They don't know what they're doing, dude. They don't know what they're doing, okay? They don't know what they're doing. They're just like, oh, I want to take the money and run. Don't worry about it. Yeah, sweet. They end up buying back higher because they end up cheating their bags. You really think a Tangang affiliated top orange coin is only worth 2 million market cap, my friend, when PLS is under $1 billion market cap? You really think that? The money hasn't rotated in, man. You already know you're giving away. You're giving away a lot here, okay? So many other potential here. By the way, this is Peach, friends. Peach has actually come back for a discount. You see that, friends? Look at this. Straight from the top down, like pretty much bang, touches 50% exactly. So hey, this is actually juicy. And actually, baby dolls, because it's cheap, I've just let you know. Look at this. I've just done a post here right now. This is Princess Peach's big fat booty. Have a look at you. Okay, so you can actually see right here. See, Venza did a 50% discount, 1.2 million. Yeah, sweet. Tangang affiliation, freedom of Peach. I believe in freedom of Peach. Big, fat, thick, juicy. That's what it's here for, friends. You know, it's kind of fascinating just to see all these play out. I mean, like, I did not know, man. There's a friends. There's a culture. There's a world of just mushroom popping excitement out here on the internet. I mean, just go to Google Images, type in Princess Peach booty. You're gonna see all these Mario and Princess Peach booty pictures. I did not know it was such. I didn't know it was like a colossal meme. By the way, like a giant level meme. There's Princess Peach's booty. Remember, it's a play on the word freedom of speech, because that is one of the mantras, actually, the war cries for Richard Hart and right, everyone sacrificed for PulseChain. That's why I believe in freedom of Peach. Remember, friends, the mantra, I believe in something. I believe in freedom of Peach. Everyone here has a right to train glutes, has a right to have a big booty. All right, men and women alike. You train your glutes, friends. The glutes are stabilizers for your legs, and everybody with a flat booty, well, you're going to have problems with your back, you know what I mean, friends, because it's all connected, you know? You just got to give it some love and attention from time to time. So you can get it on app.io, the potatoes.io. Also, friends, for all my friends and family out here, I know you're watching me, you got a lot of confusion signs, just telling you, Habibi Albis, I don't know which is the one is going to move up next. I get them all. I love them. They're like my children, like my family. They are my family, okay? They're all different. They're literally like starting Pokemon. And guess what? You got another 58 Pokemon in the Poké Center. You never throw them away. You know you're coming back because you need some of them. You know what I mean? You need some of the grass Pokemon here and there, or the water Pokemon. Yeah, you don't need them for this level. You need to come back to them. You know you do, friends. You know what I mean? You know, keep that Zapdos and stuff here and there. So that's what it comes down to. All this opportunity, man. I mean, there's millions of things to play. And friends, I've got to remind you as well, because I'm wearing obviously the bandana to show support for Mr. Roaring Kitty, sir. Hope he really makes it. But look, at the end of the day, the depression prices, friends, are mostly gone. See, I even showed you Princess Peach and all these other ones, you know, even PIKA. Friends, there's no depression. There's none of the classic, you know, the charts I'm talking about, okay? You're not going to get the classic. I mean, look at pDAI, for example, okay? This is depression. You see that? This is 2023. Okay, that was it. You're not going to get them anymore. That's it. I'm not saying these things go up forever. I'm saying, like, when they come up and they stop, friends, you might see it crack down here. But that's all you can get, you know what I mean? And you draw this distance, that's 38%. But look, yeah, it might do that, friends. That might be the chart like that. Bang. It might do something like that, okay? And you look at that distance, yeah, 50%, 60%. It might like be that for a short amount of time, and then it continues up. Because then, look, if you're getting back in here, friends, like, look what you get at the very, very top. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to, you have to accept this. Let's say you get a 3x, you get a 4x. That's it. Whereas if you're buying the depression with your friend Sommi of here, by the time you get your 3 or 4x, we make 33x. See what I mean? Literally there. We make 33, you make 3. Now, here's the thing. No one feels sorry for anybody chasing up there because we're like, we stood in front of the freaking train, man. It was all going to zero. It was depression. Everything's going to zero. No one wants to look at you. No one wants to talk to you. Everyone's like, oh, man, it's never coming back, is it? You just scammed everyone. Yeah, man, that's what it was like. And that's why you get given the gift of all these wonderful opportunities if you're able to DCA and just stand in front of the train. Luckily for you, the sharpest elbows in the world, the Eastern and the Western Hemisphere friends are making all these videos for you. Highest value content, and it's not even close. Most depression prices are washing away from crypto. You can't get any deep depression zones in most places. Sommi's bread and butter, minus 90% rounded off chart pattern, is disappearing in many places fast. Yeah, the one I just showed you of pDAI, many common, very, very common pattern, right? See, it's funny. You all thought that's like the dead pattern, stay away. And then I come in and shock everyone and go, no, that's my buying time, man. That's my time to get in at any price. Just hit market as much as you want because when they finally go, they're not coming back. Okay, that's pretty much, that's the gift of them. But, you know, there is still opportunity in those, friends. Just the market caps are big up. Pulse, PulseX, eHEX, pHEX, Inc. Yeah, man, like, friends, I'm just telling you now. I know a lot of people, I don't care. A lot of you are still laughing at eHEX. I'm just thinking now, friends. A lot of you, look, you want depression prices? You want depression prices? Here you go. You literally can't get more dead than this. You literally cannot get more dead than this. This is eHEX. You're the same things out here now. Here's the thing, man. The higher PulseX, pHEX go, what do you think people are going to say about, I wonder what Richard Hart's very first coin is worth. What do you think? You know what I mean? By the way, don't just touch eHEX first. I'll just talk about it because it's fun and the liquidity is thin and it's the smallest, you know? When I talk about this, the same story goes for everything else. It really does. Like, you can talk about any of them, friends. Pulse, PulseX, eHEX, and pHEX as they load here. Man, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. We're just looking at the ratios. This is the pHEX price chart. Of course, you got a long way to go, man. A long way. So it's the same thing, man. Same thing. Just their market cap's a bit higher. Yeah, it's going to take some weeks to round off, but you know, remember, ultimately, at the end of the day, you want to check the eHEX to pulse ratio. That gives you an idea of what's going on. Hey, it's sweet. It's actually walking up against the speed. That's nice. By the way, it's funny. You should be all out here. But hey, I'm not all out, obviously. But if it comes back down here, who cares? Just buy more, whatever. If it goes back down there, it's probably because pulse the spear is like rallying as well. So like I say to you, friends, you now have to deal with minus 50% retraces off the top. And of course, you must believe. If you don't truly believe, you will feel pain, friends. You will feel pain on every red candle. I promise you that. You need to believe. It is what it is. So we are going to make it. Make sure you don't cheat your bags, man. Make sure you don't cheat, friends. There's so many things happening. And don't forget, at the end of the day, the retailers are going to come to buy our bags. I've told you about it. Yeah, they're going to be the very excited, emotional money who are going to come later on. Who, you know, they're going to see $100 billion market cap for a meme coin. So they're going to think 100 million is cheap. Yeah, they probably, man, they might think PIKA and Peach, PIKA, Peach and HOA, DickWifButt, all of these friends. Yeah, they think, oh, wow, you're only 50 million market cap. Like, this thing hit 100 billion. You're a low cap sleeper gem. You surely could hit half a billion, 10x from here. You see, and they're the people going to have the bids up there. And guess what? Hopefully it keeps flushing up higher. I'm just telling you, you know, but they end up waiting the whole cycle. So you don't want to be there. You want to be here with me. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.